Now, what about the ones that? What about the ones now that you do approve? Let's suppose somebody comes in your people's space and you do fuck with that person. You get a good read off of them,
Okay.
and that person winds up being a dud. Do you feel responsible for that, for letting that person, allowing that person to get comfortable in the space of you and your peoples, since you gave the cosign to it? Because sometimes you
So
might
you
have that
saying
one,
like
you might
somebody
have
be
that
like,
one
yo.
friend that you're waiting for that friend to tell you if if this person is a go, and if you get that okay from that person, to you that
So
kind of
so
stamps it
like
like,
you
oh
saying like
yeah, all
I'm
right,
talking to
bet.
somebody and I'm waiting for you to be like, yo,
How heck feel about homeboy,
yeah,
and then I give you like, yo, yeah, you know what I'm saying, yeah, we're like, I like the nigga, he cool.
right.
Then you let the nigga come around. Now he part of our situation. He wound
Now
up
I
being
get
a
mad and
dud.
I'm like, yo, hey, what you talking about? Nah, that's on me,
That's
bro.
on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't blame nobody else for my decision. You're not there in this situation with me. All you know is what you was presented in front of you.
Mm.
I don't know nothing about what y'all do behind closed doors because that's one thing I choose not to do. Because when people tell you about their relationships or their problems, I take that shit with a grain of salt. I just talk about whatever we're gonna talk about, but I don't believe nothing you saying because
Mm.
we don't know you who you are with them. You don't know who I am with my man or the person that I'm dealing with. You don't know who I am with. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you come to me and talk to me about, we're gonna just talk about whatever we're talking about. But I'm not gonna really take it into because you could be like, yeah, this tripping because you know, but really the story is totally different. You're doing different things. You know what I'm saying? Like people tell you what they want you to know. So like because you're like I said, you don't. I could be like, yeah, me and my man, we going through problems. Like I don't know why he likes, you know, like whatever the case may be. But I'm not telling you that he done went through my phone. I'm not telling you that and found something or every night I'm going out. He asked me to stay home. I'm still going out.
So you're not telling your part of the
I'm just
story.
telling you, like, yeah, he tripping. I be doing what I gotta do. I cook, I clean, but you're not really getting into the depths of it. You know what I'm saying? When we in the house, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not even interacting. You just on the phone with your homegirl all day. He playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot more to than just what you're telling me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's why I say, people, you would just be conversating.
Got you.
People would just be conversating. When I speak, I try to speak with.
For assurance.
I'm gonna say this later.
Later.
Not on the air. But yeah, I do speak. Cause I have a joke, but life is sensitive these days.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
People are
Like,
very sensitive.
people are very sensitive these days, so we got to be very appropriate.
So just so that you know, what I mean, we kind of tap onto like the regular basis of what's going on in today's, society, because everybody seems to have to talk about the same things, and I know that our rendition of what we're gonna probably say about this topic is not too far from anybody else's point of view on the matter. But being that we've already been talking a lot about lies and deception and letting people into your lifestyle and how you move with your significant others or your mate, it's only right that we speak about the most recent incident that's just occurred on the social media wave, which is what happened at the Oscars with Will Smith, Chris Rock, and Jada Pinkett Smith.
I'm gonna let you speak your piece first. I'm gonna say my piece, and then we're gonna be peace out off that.
All right, cool. So
I know people are tired of hearing it.
Yeah, it's very tired.
They hear from us yet, so we're gonna do.
All I will say is that personally, I agree with the notion of sticking up for the person that you're with, and on whatever you stand on, you stand on. If somebody says boo to your boo, then you ready to pop. Cool, I respect that. I do also think that there's a time and a place for everything. So, being the fact that that particular night was going to be something so monumental for his career and the career of other black actors in the building that particular night, I feel like that incident stained that monumental moment for these individuals and also put another strike against the race of being African American and being an actor as well, and showcased us in a light where the big ups, the gods of whatever the situation is, are like, see, look at them, look how they acting. You know what I'm saying? Look at this shit. Just watch them. They're gonna crab in the barrel to each other. They're gonna monkey around all the time. They're gonna, what I'm saying? They're gonna just kill each other off. They're their worst enemies. You know what I'm saying? This is the narrative I feel like that's getting pushed for the whales that's watching over the industry. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that Will wanted that to be the narrative, but he shouldn't have let the door open enough that niggas was able to get in. You know what I'm saying? And play it out that way. So, I'm all down for protecting what's yours, you know what I'm saying? But time and place. And think about your actions and how they impact not just yourself, but the people around you. You know what I'm saying? And I know that Will understands that after everything was said and done. And I know that his apology, for whatever reasons, whether it was due to his his publicist or whatever the case may be, it's the right thing to do in the chain of command of how to correct this infraction. But on some just on some for morality purposes, it's just best that people just watch what they say and be a little have a little empathy and understand that words hurt. You know what I'm saying? They affect, they leave scars, sometimes ones that you can't see. You know what I'm saying? And it was a sad moment in history. Thank God it didn't happen in February. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
So that's my rendition on it. How about you?
Now, me personally, I thought it was BS from the beginning. I'm gonna be honest with you because I feel as though I don't know, like that slap seemed fake. Because if I smack you, you gonna see it, you gonna feel the impact, you gonna see it. That slap didn't seem real. They showed that little eye patch thing he got on his face. The reaction afterwards seemed like Will was trying not to laugh about it.
I saw that too.
And he was like, even when he said the first time, keep my name, my wife's name out your mouth, it was like he was still laughing through it. And then the second one's kind of like he got it together, like, and it was like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying? So I honestly feel like it was a stunt because, and then the Oxys talking about, they asked him to leave, but he wouldn't leave. If I want somebody to leave my premises, you're gonna leave my premises.
But you also know this person is basically.
And where is the security? Because when stuff like this happens, y'all just like it just, and then
you never think it's gonna happen at the Oscars.
What's his name? Tickets wasn't selling. Now they on sale high rise. Now Will Smith is looking like the hero because everybody's looking at him like he was a sucker before this about his wife. So now he looking like, oh yeah, you stand up for your wife. And now Chris Rock is looking like the big man for taking the high road. So it's like a win-win situation. Now, of course, Red Table Talk is now coming back, and now they're gonna talk about the situation.
And I don't like the fact that Will's being put on front stage for the second time in a row about some real personal shit.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like the world likes to see him cry, and I respect a man crying.
I think this is a part of their gimmick at this point.
Do you think this is all for just propaganda?
I think that if you want to live a private life, it's possible. I think that this is a part of their lifestyle. The Red Table Talk, they're like, what are we gonna do? Because if nobody's checking for you if you don't have nothing, and you know what I'm saying, like I feel like because Will's not really, he's trying to stay relevant. I feel like this is just another like, I'm sorry, but maybe a little PR stunt type of thing because everybody wins in this situation. I could be wrong. Don't get me wrong.
I ain't mad at you. I got reminiscence of that shit too. You're right.
Like I had this discussion 100 times. Yeah, it could have happened. It could have been right. You know what I'm saying? I just don't believe that it was as genuine and real and authentic as people are trying to paint it to be. Because I know at the Oscars, if I want somebody to leave my house, y'all leave. It's the Oscars. We got security of all sorts, police officers, all kind of. You could escort you off the premises.
But I do take my hat off, and we do a round of applause for Will Smith, Samuel Jackson, Denzel Washington, Tyler Perry, you know what I mean, and a number of other individuals that won Oscars that night. Well deserved, you know what I'm saying, minus all the bullshit. So, just treat each other better and just watch what each other say. And, in the words of Will Smith, just keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth.
Who's your wife?
I don't have a wife. You know what I'm saying?
You want a wife?
One day.
That's everybody's aspiration.
So let's get to what the people want to talk about, what they really want to hear, which is Brooklyn_tips. We gotta have what do we call these questions? I was thinking about something to call them, being that you do them on Thursday. I'm trying to think about something. Tippy Thursdays, tips on Thursdays.
I did them this morning.
Okay.
Because I was busy.
I know.
So.
See, they know what code is that for guys. Busy. Yeah.
So if a chick say, yo, I was busy last night, what does you automatically assume?
Sucking dick.
So that's automatically what you assume.
Not so let's say, automatically sucking dick, but all right, definitely cool. Sexual.
You be like, yo, you want to get up for drinks and link later? They're like, yeah, we're going to get up for drinks and link. What time? What time? Like 7. All right, cool. I'm going to hit you. Mm-hmm. Get them at 7. They won't hear from me. It hit you back the next morning, like, my bad, yo. Like, life just got so busy, got away from me. I want to fall asleep. Like,
I don't believe anyone falls asleep at 7 o'clock.
no, but they didn't. You know
at
what I'm saying?
night.
She said life got busy for her.
Yeah, life did get, but you got fuck the shit out of it with the sleep.
That's crazy.
Got lazy.
All right, boom.
Good sex to keep you in the house.
Not if you want to be outside. I'm sorry.
Good sex. I didn't just hate sex. I said good sex.
I understand.
All right, fuck it. I digress.
Good sex will keep you in the house. I'm just being spicy. Good sex. I think anything good to keep you in the house. It don't have to be sex. Because we're gonna talk about that later on in this question.
Let's do it.
So yeah, I know what this time it is. It's a question. If y'all want to, y'all can still go over and participate. Head over to my Instagram story, Brooklyn_TIP. That's what we do over here. I posted a couple of questions, little random questions, just, you know, some food for thought for the people. Let's talk about it. One of the questions I posted was, name something everyone should have by the time they are 30 years old. Poppy Heck, what do you want to, I'm going to let you answer, and I'm going to let myself answer, and then I'm going to tell you what the people said.
Okay. The mature side of me says a crib. The materialistic side of me, or when I read the question, instantly said a chain.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Be true to you. You got to be
so that's my answer.
A chain.
Material side, a chain. On adult side or mature side, an apartment.
Okay. I say two things: a career and good credit, or at least decent credit. Those are my two
career and
things.
good credit. See where my mind's at, y'all? That's what let you know. Fuck.
It's all right. So let's see.
Fucked up in the game.
This is what the people said: their own apartment,
ding,
an associate's degree at least,
okay,
a high school diploma.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Income, common sense,
not common.
Traveled, vacation out of state of some sorts. Somebody said a bra.
A bra. Okay.
Somebody said there's nothing you should have by a specific age. Everyone moves at their own pace.
That's the mature answer. That's the $1 million answer. Ding, 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 ding.
That wasn't the correct answer because that didn't give us the insight we needed.
All right, true. But it gave you a little message, though.
Somebody said good credit. Somebody said a bank account. Somebody said passport, their own apartment, mental health help, pension,
that's deep.
Savings account.
Pension at 30?
If you career oriented, yeah.
Okay.
Save. I have a pension.
Not
anyway. Savings account.
Listen, I hear you.
Cook a favorite meal, health insurance, self-worth, 50% knowing red flags. I love these answers, yo.
So what was your favorite answer out of all of them?
Wait, am I finished? A car.
Yeah.
They're shit together. Whatever that means. My favorite answer probably was this one, the one I just read. Savings account, cook a favorite meal, health insurance, self-worth, 50% red flag. I feel them.
Okay.
All right. Next question. You and this person have been dealing with each other for about a year. They soon come to you and tell you they need a break from the relationship due to personal issues, but ask you to wait for them. Would you wait for them? Yes or no? And there's no time stamp. We don't know. Don't be like, it depends on the time. It depends on what. The answer is, this is the scenario. Yes or no answer.
I'm going to say yes because I would want that for me.
What do you think when Jarvis said?
No. People ain't got time for that.
That's right. 64% said.
People ain't got time.
Absolutely not. 36% said most definitely.
But they lying though.
How do you figure they lying?
Because I say that they're lying for the simple fact that even in the respect of you telling somebody that you need space, right, or you need some time apart, even if that person is giving you a fight with it, indirectly they're still waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? So you're not agreeing to the terms just flat out, but I damn near have your attention still for like the next 3 months, real talk. Unless you just are a cold-hearted motherfucker and you like, oh, you don't want to fuck with me? All right, and tomorrow you just act like you never knew that person.
So a break from the relationship. If you telling me we taking a break from this relationship, see, I don't know, because I want to say that we shouldn't be dealing with each other because that's a break. But if I want to be with you, I still want you to entertain me, I guess, right? So, but is that really a break?
That's the confusing part.
That's the confusing part.
Because when you say break, does that mean that person can go fuck somebody else? That changes a lot.
I think that
because
you should be honest.
Giving that access, and depending on how soon that person takes that access, tells a lot about the relationship.
Because if you telling me you need a break for personal issues, but it's really because you just want to get these things out of your system, I'd rather you just say that.
You never get it out your system.
Anyway,
You never get it out your system. I hate when people say that, like, I just need to just fuck somebody and just get out my no. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going,
lust is a real thing.
if you do it once, you do it again. Or you're definitely obviously capable of doing it again.
I don't think so. I think that if a person loves you enough, they can still lust, but they can still know their boundary. They would never cross that line.
Control. All right.
Self-control is, everybody has some sort of self-control if you want to. Nobody forces you or make you do anything. You decide, if we're going to say in our relationship, cheat. I decided I'm going to link with this person, whether I decide to link with them, met this person that same night, had sex with them, whatever. Like, you still made a conscious decision to do this.
But if I tell you we on break on Tuesday, are you able to fuck somebody Tuesday night?
Technically, yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Technically, but I'm not cheating.
Morally, how should that person look at you if they find out you fuck somebody 12 hours after I broke up with you? I broke up with you, got to break with you.
If it depends, because is this a person that's been around?
Does that make a difference?
Yes. Because I
feel bad. I feel worse if you give a nigga a brand new nobody nigga some pussy. It's like no standards.
Because like what if it was one of them situations? I went out, like for me and my girls went out, got drunk, had a little something. He was doing something. We adults. We went and did what we did. It was good. That was what it was. I'm just saying. I won't be as. I guess I won't. I won't be as mad. I'm gonna look you like, oh, you nasty. Oh, yeah. I knew something was like. What if it was the dude? Like you've been questioning.
That's true.
Then it's like, did you a whole, you know?
I just saying. I think the faster you give somebody if somebody you break up with or give them a break and they do a 48 turnaround and they in somebody else's face, that person was just waiting for that shit.
No, that's not necessarily true because sometimes that's some people's coping mechanism. Because some people don't want to just
one person with another.
In that somewhat, if you want to say it in a simple term, but some people rather not be in the house being sad, thinking about you, or rather go out and be entertained. Like,
you ain't got no friends, bitch.
I want her. Like, I'm just saying, like, and maybe that's not what I wanted to. Maybe that's just what happened.
Okay.
Because what if I didn't? Okay, boom. So what if I didn't, right, have sex with a person? But let's just say that the dude that been knocking on my door, but respectfully been declining him because I have a man. He's like, yo, you want to go on a date tonight? And I'm like, yes, I do.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. I ain't
mad
at
that. Date though. That's it.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
You're not mad at that because
I ain't mad at that.
Date already, bitch.
Yeah, fuck. A date is a date. A date is a date. Because
you know you're gonna be mad.
Because if I see you in a spot, if I was happy to see you in a spot with that person, I can't just assume this is the next new nigga. I would think too much of you to think that's the next new nigga. I would just think that's just a friend that, you know what I mean, I ain't never met. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because if you with somebody for a whole year, you don't know all their people. There's so many levels of different friends people have. You got work friends.
First of
all, you got family. You got extended family. You got childhood friends.
For a year and never met anybody yet.
Facts.
And think that they doing something.
And think they know everybody.
What I said. Me and Roy, we argued up here. Shout out to Hot Roy boy, man, the team. Remember last Friday, we all sat up here and arguing. He's like, oh, it don't matter going to somebody's house, right? Then when we were outside, we all talking still about the show and stuff, right? We still talking about the show or whatever. He like, nah, Tiff, now I understand what you was saying. Dude, you need to know where somebody live at. Exactly. Because y'all really be getting catfish with the person right in front of y'all.
Big facts.
Because, people really be making excuses for red flags. Like, you be like, well, I'm not sure, but I'm going to just put in my memory bank. Next thing you know, you got 45 things in your memory bank and you still what's going on, man? Like, all I say is don't go against what you really want. And if it got you questioning something already, it's probably no good. If that makes any sense to you.
Yeah.
Like, don't be accepting what you really don't want because you're never gonna get what you want.
Big fact.
Because you're gonna, or that's gonna be blocking your blessings. Because why you entertaining something you don't want, you're not going to be entertaining something you do want because you're giving too much energy to the stuff that you don't want, trying to hold it on and turn it into what you want it to be.
If you don't things want, you fear.
Don't be with nothing that don't make you happy, and don't be ignoring red flags, yo.
Don't be doing that. Next question.
Next question. Boom.
I did like these questions this time.
Do you think people can? What do you mean this time? Excuse me. This time. I have questions all the time. Don't do that. I'm in here with your spicy shit. Anyway.
Respectfully.
Do you think people can have a platonic and healthy friendship with someone after they've had sex already?
Yes. I'm glad we got to this question. Yes. Mature people can and should. Just because we fucked does not mean that after we fucked, things have to be weird. We just had
You being
sex.
weird to me.
We just had sex.
See, but it depends because not for me.
No,
No, not for me. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I've been around people. I've been around people, and some people don't know how to hold themselves together. Some people don't know how to hold themselves together. I think that if y'all are really friends first, and then we had like a little situation, I was kind of like, I'm going to scratch this itch a little bit with each other. Yeah, I do it. Then it's kind of like, we better off just being friends. Not because it was trash, not because nothing. It was just that like we don't really want to mess about friendship, really. Like we really
Yeah,
have
I can
friendship.
respect
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
Like then it's like cool, but then you got the ones that
Get weird.
Yeah, like now you being spicy, now you being dramatic, now I have a new girl, now you being spicy. And we don't have nothing. We might have had this something once.
Yeah.
Now I got a new girl, now you being acting like I'm yours and you're mine, and like, why are you being weird to me? What you think majority said?
No, they can't. People can't handle it. It takes too much control of self and knowing your emotions to be strong for certain shit like this. And these are one of the things that people gonna fold on.
According to my audience, you are strong and wrong. Absolutely. 85% said absolutely.
They could fucking be friends?
Yep.
Ooh. I'm happy for those people. Thank you for joining my club. I thought I was out here by myself with that shit.
Boom. Who do you think people put more time and effort into? Their children or their mate? This one was a good one as far as the poll.
My personal answer is that you should be more invested into your child. But I think that I personally believe that as a community, as people, we put more into the person we fucking than, you know what I'm saying?
Verbiage for me.
Yes, we put more into the person we fucking than sometimes the full well-being of our child at times. You know what I'm saying? Because at a certain age, us as adults, we kind of feel like, I did enough. I stole enough from my kid. They got it. You know what I'm saying? Like they good. You know what I'm saying? Like they know better. You know what I'm saying?
What you think the people said?
I feel like people gonna be politically correct. They're gonna say child.
According to my audience, this was a split decision, son.
50-50?
50-50, bro.
Still 50-50. Wow.
50-50.
Yeah, I told you.
It wasn't 50-50 at first. It was definitely the mate. I mean, the child was winning at one point, but their mate came in heavy at the end, as you can see. They came in heavy at the end. They came in heavy. So all we gotta see all of them.
Like I said, child shit, cool.
Now, me personally, I don't have a child, but the love that I have for the children around me, I can't ever see myself putting any person before my child. Like, definitely, like, let's say for whatever reason, my child don't live with me. They live with the father. And my child's calling me, but I'm on a date. And they're like, oh, I want you to come take me to the point. This date is over. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the special needs they need, whatever it is, like even living in the house, and let's say I have my child, I'm a single mother, now I meet a new guy, and now I'm dating, and now it's like now I gotta put my child on the back burner and we doing stuff, or my child's acting up and they like, yo, you gotta get them together, or they, now I gotta every time I gotta send you away so you could come over and shit like that. Nah, man. Like my parents I ain't never feel like my parents. That's why I don't understand, because I guess that's because how I was brought up. Like I've been in different environments, and my parents have never, like my parents were together and then they were separated, and they never put anybody before us ever. Like it was like nothing. It was never never felt I had to fight for nobody's attention, or you don't love me the same because like I never felt like that. Never.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? And even I remember there was instances where there was like I don't like this person. Oh, word? I'm like, cool, bet. Bow, you gotta go. My child don't like you. You gotta go.
But I've like I said, I've witnessed people hear that from their child and want to make an excuse for whatever reason why their child said that.
Because they want the person more than they care about their child's feelings.
I mean, but you could base it off of all kind of things. Like what makes a child's opinion of another adult valid? Like, is there age? Is it maturity? Is it experience? What about that child telling you that they don't like the particular person is gonna string in your head? All right, this ain't the one. Can my child be 4 years old and say, I don't like her?
It's a possibility, depending on, because you have to know the child. Is this child just one of them people that because you got children that they parents let them doing anything. So as soon as I tell you no, let's say I keep your son, you let your son do whatever.
Yeah.
I get him. I'm like, oh no, you can't jump on that. Oh no, we gotta go to bed. We turn the TV off at 9 o'clock over here. He's like, I don't want to go to Auntie Tiffany's house. She's mean. It's not because I'm mean. I didn't hit this child. I didn't mistreat them. I didn't. It's because they couldn't do what they want to do.
Fine.
So that's one thing. It could be that, or it can be this person maybe have rubbed this child the wrong way, literally.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like maybe their child could see that they don't like how you treat their parent.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're giving me the creeps.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe when my mother's not around or my parent is not around, you're being weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be open for all those signs.
You know, so you gotta. I take all children's claims very serious.
That's why a lot of, it's my opinion, it's not a fact, but that's why I feel like a lot of men, though they kind of realize that they're gonna be rare, they're gonna come across women that don't have children, but they prefer to deal with women that don't have kids.
But I don't understand that when they be having kids. But see, that's the difference. You know why? Because they don't be having their kids. It's a difference. That's why men don't want to deal with women with children, because women, single parents, have a lot to take on, and they know that because they don't have their child. So you don't want to deal with that because you don't even have your child. So I don't want to deal with somebody that has a child because a lot comes with that. They're so wrong. They're so wrong. And I think it's even more wrong when you try to make this woman feel like you got to do something with a child we can't be. What the fuck?
Feel you.
I think it takes a very sick. That's just the word for the day. Sick individual, not sick, but it's not. It really doesn't.
Not keep your word sick.
For you to like really like dismiss your child's whatever. I don't care if they just begging for you to just be on the phone with them. Just be on the phone with them, like, because I feel like children are never satisfied. Granted. But as a parent, you're supposed to do as much as you can to appease that, so they don't feel like my father or my mother is never here, or they don't never answer. They don't. If a child is saying that, that's because that's how they feel. So your child shouldn't feel, even if you don't live there, your child, because like my father didn't live with me my entire life, but I never felt any type of emptiness for him. I never felt like he left.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he was committed.
He was committed to as a father first. Not to the relationship. And I think that's what the problem be. Y'all be committed to the relationship. Not y'all, you. I'm saying
no, I hear you.
Y'all be committed to a relationship. So when the relationship go, y'all be leaving the freaking child too.
But now the era that your father grew up in also was, it wasn't really heavily based in like heavy based technology. So a parent had to be around. It wasn't really like you can just keep calling a motherfucker on the phone.
Outside is outside. My father used to be outside when he went to hang and stuff. But you know what? I used to be with him. You get what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like my father used to have me with him hip on side from the day I was here until the day he left this earth. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a child.
Gotcha.
With him, we going everywhere in the car, even if he was going to hang out with his friends. That's how I started learning how to drive very young at a young age. So a
good parent is still a good parent, even if they expose a child to things they shouldn't be seeing.
He didn't expose me to things that I shouldn't see. He did it respectfully. Like my father, if he went to like the liquor store, he knew he was about to go out for the night. He'd go to the liquor store. I had to stand outside. He would not let me come inside the liquor store.
Now, is that a good parent move? Putting a kid outside in front of the liquor store? See what I'm saying? Like, it's perception.
I know it sounds crazy, but back in the day, in the how life was and where we lived at, it was okay because it wasn't like I'm out in the street at 5 years old. I wasn't 5 years old. I wasn't going to the liquor store at 5, but at like 12, I wasn't coming in the liquor store. I was standing right out in front.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like it sounds crazy, but it's not. Because I can't leave you in, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna just say, just come on in. You want one? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you try to just like back in the day when parents used to be smoking cigarettes. Everybody smoked cigarettes. It wasn't just any. They'd be like, go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Go
like,
over there. Yeah, I got you.
You know how I'm very
try to preserve the child's vision.
I always believe in preserving children's innocence. They don't, because if they growing up now, what are they gonna do when they get the older they get? They have nothing to look forward to. They living, they doing, like children don't need to be exposed to so much at such a young age.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like
big facts.
Kids need their innocence. First of all, that's how things get misconstrued. Because now you tell them, now they talking about how you rolling up at school. Yeah, my dad does that with these green things he has, and he just goes like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real. I totally agree. Smoke cigarettes while we be in the car, and you know,
I totally agree.
My mother always pulls out this big bottle, and she puts a tall glass, and it always has red juice in it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now, it's the innocence of them, because they're not saying anything that's wrong,
right? But they're saying what they see. They should not be seeing that, because then they won't be able to say that.
So now the whole thing is too, when dealing with somebody that has children, let's say now put this in the scenario of the woman. A woman has kids. regardless how many kids she has, let's just say for argument's sake she has one. She has one child, and she's meeting somebody new. Don't you think there should be like a scheduling situation? Like I think people, this is something my mom's always told me that, and mind you, this is my mother after my father, you know what I'm saying, linked up with who is my my pops right now. You know what I mean? They've been together. Yeah, who's my father now? Right. You know, they've been together since I was 4. Now, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they've been together since I was 4. And but she said for the first, you know what I mean, for the first good, however, let's say 2 years, maybe 3 years, she literally had a scheduled, you know what I'm saying, interaction with this person because she wasn't sure if she wanted to have that cross,
and that's respectful.
You know what I'm saying? That interaction, like that meetup, like, oh, you know, this is blah blah blah, this is Hector, this is blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was like I'm going out when he go to sleep. I'm gonna do all my fun shit that I want to do as an adult.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it once my son's eyes close, so that when he wakes up, it was like he
didn't even
know anything about that world. You know what I'm saying?
Respectful.
But that's that era of mother. Today's era of mother is gonna may have the new nigga in the crib, you know what I'm saying, dictating orders and you know what I'm saying,
one, two things
and disciplining and shit like that. And
I think back in the day, the new era, they like to do things a little bit more freelancing. Like, it's a little bit more disrespectful. Like, you see how your mother chose to shelter you? People could choose, if they have to support, get somebody to babysit for them. Or like you said, wait till I'm asleep. And even if you do things at the house, at least let me be asleep. I don't see anything. You know what I mean? Like, because I think it's very damaging to put your child around every single person you deal with. Because you have people who do that. Like, they bring their child around whoever they're dealing with, whether it's they've been talking to this person for a week, a month, a year, whatever. They just bring them. I think that's definitely not good for any child. You know, a child doesn't need to see a rotating of people, because then I think they're gonna think that. Anyway, this rolls into our next question.
Gotcha.
Right? We're gonna go into our next question because this rolls right into our next question, right? Do you think kids learn best by what they see you do or what you tell them to do? So do you think kids learn best by monkey see, monkey do, or my words have power? Like,
my personal answer is monkey see, monkey do. You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like as the child gets into whatever sensitive development stage of their lifestyle, which I from my understanding, like after the age of 5, from 5 to 11, you know what I'm saying, that should be the time where like your words have the most impact as far as tone and setting it for what they deem to be like authority. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the problem. That age thing. Children can be taught things way before 5. 5, they already done built in their personality. They already got in their ways a little bit habits.
Seriously?
Yeah. Because right now, if you tell your son he can't do something that he's been doing for the last 5 years, he's not going to really understand why now. Why? I've been doing this for 5 years.
But he doesn't understand the time of 5.
I'm just saying, all I know is that I've been doing this. Why do I have to do this? Stop now. Why? All right. Let's say.
No, but in the first 4 years, you're still showing them monkey see, monkey do. So you're going to let them know. You're going to show them
all right, boom.
That this.
For example, you know how we be on air, right? We have kids that be coming through the door, right?
Yes.
Some kids know, be quiet, come in. Some kids just bust in. Hey! You know why? Because somebody told them, when you're in here, you have to be quiet. You have to close the door. We're on the radio. The other person didn't tell the other child that. They're like, oh, they're just a kid. They don't know no better. No, nobody told them that. True. So now when you do tell them that, it's like, why? I've been doing this. You should have been telling them that.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Because that whole chucking it up to that they a baby, it's a child, it's the dumbest, stupidest statement I've ever heard. Because how did we learn? We didn't just learn from our parents, but like, oh, they just gonna raise themselves. They're a child. No, they taught us stuff. So if you want your child to do something, you have to teach them that.
All right.
And no better shit. I mean, words have power. Yes. If I say, because even if our parents smoke cigarettes or whatever, I didn't smoke cigarettes.
Got you.
That was just in my own personality. I never had a thing for cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? But
I grew up around cigarettes, but I can't blame the reason why I smoke cigarettes is because I was around it.
Right.
That was a conscious choice that I made because I made it in the latter part of my life. I wasn't doing it from like a young impressionable age, and then that was just
Right.
something that
I
was
just think
doing.
that more exposure brings more possibilities.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Not understanding possibilities.
not possibilities, because you don't have to understand what's going on, but you have the possibility of trying it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because like,
But isn't that fair to say about even the good things like working out, eating right,
yeah,
not just the
absolutely.
sex, drugs, and guns.
Absolutely. Because if you see something as simple as every day, you know why your child don't want to get up and wash their behind? Because probably you don't.
Mm.
I'm just saying.
No, I feel you.
Not literally, because kids probably just don't like to wash. Anyway, I'm just saying hypothetically, like usually children learn from a seeing me like me. I learned how I had like most kids don't want to do so. Me growing up, I wanted to wash the dishes. Like I wanted to learn how to wash dishes. I was telling my mother, I want to wash dishes. I want to learn how to iron because I see this is what was being done. But if I did not see that, would I have the desire to iron? Would I know how to iron? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like whatever you're exposed to give you the possibilities. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, whether I want to do it or not is up to me, but it still gives me the possibilities. Sometimes when you don't know, you can't do what you don't know, if that makes any sense. Like in this aspect, like.
So you feel like you pick words, you pick talk to them.
No, I pick
do what I do.
I feel like that children learn best from seeing
what you do.
Yes.
Got you.
Yeah, I think you can't tell.
So you want to if you want you don't want to curse, don't curse.
You can't tell a 10-year-old, yo, go sweep the floor, mop the floor, clean the bathroom, and they ain't never seen you clean a day in your life.
Got you.
How?
Got you.
How? And that's a joke too for me. I don't go to nobody. I don't eat from people's houses that have kids clean dishes.
What do you mean?
Because, and I say that respectfully, not everybody's treated the same, but kids don't even want to wash their ass, clean their room. What makes you think they're gonna clean this dish properly?
I know, but I know some young people that clean good dishes.
That's fine. I said appropriately. I'm just saying I will use my judgment accordingly, but I don't like to.
But if you see a 10-year-old inside there busting dishes,
listen, if I got 5 friends and I know 2 of them I probably can't eat from. That's what I'm saying. I'm using that as an example. This is not real life, y'all. I'm just saying hypothetically.
Because niggas be on our bodies like, you talking about me on air?
No,
niggas gotta understand the RC.
I want everybody to see that the RC.
Talk to them.
Like
Tiff.
y'all or whoever you are that you think we're talking about, you are one amongst a million people in this world. We're all going through the same thing that everybody else is going through. Somebody done got cheated on. Somebody done got lied to. Somebody done got hurt, lost their job. Somebody done been down and out. Somebody done been up. Somebody done been everything. Like, what are we talking about? So don't take any of this. That's why I be so considerate of the context that I put up, because I'll be like, yo, if I post this as a question, somebody gonna swear I'm talking about them. You get what I'm saying? I can't even post a meme anymore without somebody be like, oh, they trying to come for me. This meme is funny.
Fair enough.
Stop trying to put your feet in somebody else's shoes just because you wear the same size.
All right, but isn't that just fair to say if the shoe fits, then wear it?
No. If I'm trying, see, it's a thin line between me subbing you and me sharing something that you relate to. It's a difference.
Copy.
Why can't I post, if you tell me right now, we talking about, yeah, my baby mother got caught out here lacking. Yeah, she went on a date with some dude, whatever, right? Let's say Justin the point, I'm pointing like, yeah, it's whatever, like something that's relatable to it, and I'll repost it. You're gonna be like, oh, she's trying to be funny.
I got you.
Know what I'm saying? It's like, this is funny. He posts stuff like this all the
time. But timing is very crucial.
Know that, and I understand.
And that's what I think people don't understand is that, I understand shit happens in real nigga time, everything like that, and you know what I'm saying, whatever. But it's just very coincidental that if we had a conversation and then 4 hours later, the universe decides that Justin LeBoy is gonna make a meme, and you're going to be the person closest to me to post this meme, knowing that the validity of this meme is more than just funny.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
No.
So that's where the insult comes into play. Because yes, it might be me and my feelings, right? It may be my feelings. But if somebody was to read this out, like on black and white, they would be like, hold on. It comes across as not so coincidental because you heard the story and how it affected me, and you chose to post this meme afterwards. I can understand if
now I can understand if I chose to write some smart, funny thing and I posted it. I am not the creator of Justin LaPoy page. I have no voice over there or anything. So it's not like
Mm.
I'm the one that said, yo, type this up. This is what happens to my friend. Type this up and I'm going to repost this. I have I don't have no control over what somebody else is posting. So if now granted, like
I had a great debate with somebody about this.
so I understand what you're saying because like you said, I know, but I try now when I do post something, I have to really think like, I go through a checklist of people in my head now.
Oh man!
Because I remember when I posted somebody called me, started busting out laughing. They was like, "Yo, I know you not posting this for this, but take it down because this person gonna swear you talking about." So I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They go through a whole story. I say, "Yo, this is crazy because I don't even know this."
I feel you.
You get what I'm saying? I had to wind up taking the post down because as my friend respectfully, they like trust me because they gonna swear you talking about.
But
them.
God talks to us through us. So when these coincidental things happen in your lifestyle, you have no one to blame but you because your energy that you're portraying, you're pushing out there is just booming back around and festering around you so you can simmer in that shit.
People done me 100 times. I don't give a fuck.
I hear what you're saying. And at one point in time, I was also guilty. See, I like this. This is why we call the reality check, right? And I people understand we have an evolution to what we've done for the past 7 years. And now we're kind of in a phase right now with the RC where it's like we're living out our title and we're really giving you a check POV into reality of how people think about all these many different topics. Collectively, when we're all here together, the 5 of us, the 4 of us, depending on how it happens, you know what I'm saying? You get a very different spectrum of all people's thought processes, male and female. We're all different ages. You know what I'm saying? We all come from different backgrounds. And we rarely ever have a moment where we're all like, yay, at the same time. Mm-hmm. There's always someone giving a different outlook to what how something could be perceived. Usually it is me, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's for whether it's for the sake of me speaking for the ones that don't have a voice, or if I truly do agree with the statement that I'm saying on my end, and it just happens to be the opposite of what everybody else at the table is talking, you know what I'm saying? But that is the essence of the RC. You know what I mean? Yes, y'all know us for doing interviews and artists and development and being in the mix and all that is great. You know what I'm saying? And those memories will never take away from our show. But we're just in a different phase of our lives right now. And also with the show as far as maturity wise. And we kind of want to use our voices for something more positive. Now, still know there are artists out there that we want to, you know, be able to meet and introduce. And we'll have our moments with those individuals when the time comes. But now we kind of feel like we want to give y'all this about us. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit that we be kicking, we help a lot of people behind scenes in our own respects, friends and families that come to us, whether we're the one they look for their advice, or we're just someone that in their life they deem as what we have to say is of some kind of validity. You know what I mean? So it's like, just ride with us, just wave with us. You know what I'm saying? Stop being so judgmental. Like, we're here for y'all. We're speaking for your behalf, for the ones that agree with it and for ones that don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? We're the voices for y'all. You know what I'm saying? On the airwave standpoint.
And sometimes, let's just be honest, some of these opinions don't even be really like personal opinions. They just be appropriate opinions, if that's right to say. True. You know what I'm trying to say?
Because if you really thought how we really felt sometimes, you'd be like, y'all niggas is different. You know what I'm saying?
Real different.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? See what I mean?
Especially us two.
Yeah. This is why you get this yin and yang shit going on. You know what I'm saying? This is like Mars versus Venus on like steroids. You know what I'm saying? But it's fun though. I wouldn't want to go back and forth with nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give it to you every time.
You know what I mean? Like real shit. You know what I'm
saying?
People
love to talk to me.
Yeah, people like to talk to me too. Yeah. And I like to talk in
return.
You're
not talking that BS though.
Huh?
You're not talking that BS.
Well, I do be talking a lot of bullshit sometimes, but I do feel like
don't ever catch you in your emotional days.
But I be deep though.
No, I'm talking about when you mad.
Oh yeah.
Like when you're emotionally mad. Like
yeah.
Yo, get out, go.
Because that'd be a whole different kind of side too.
Why do you have to put that on people? Why do you know how to control that and be like, this don't got nothing to do with them? Or why don't you say this is what's going on with me so we could talk about it?
All right, true. I am guilty of when being mad sometimes with the wrong person, right?
I done got cursed out so many times for somebody else's BS by him.
All right, maybe
I'm just telling the truth.
No, maybe so. And I probably yelled at my son a couple of times for something else that somebody else did to me. I'm guilty of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, far from it. But in some respect, in all respects, when I do it, a lot of times when I do it, I kind of be having a little bit of something for the people I do it with, but I haven't addressed dumb issues. So this is my time to just be like, have a little spice and be like, you know what? Yeah. You can get it too. Because I scoop that old shit back out my book bag at the bottom and be like, let's address this shit right now. because I'm in the mode of doing that.
I'm gonna tell Poppy Heck I'm gonna tell y'all this. I have exhibited the most self-control that I've ever had in my life with this individual.
See,
because
that's a good thing.
Lord knows that he makes me want to get out of pocket and so disrespectful.
That's
but
good.
He think I be disrespectful, but Lord knows I don't be as disrespectful.
I'd be amazed when people say that shit like, I could be. You want to see disrespect? I can show you disrespect.
Like, cause I'd be like, oh, F you, and you know what I'm saying? But that's light. That's light for him, because he be coming.
This is the only people that has ever invited me to a glizzy and I didn't smack the shit out of. So you know what I'm saying? That just lets you know that, you know what I mean, we can have his back and forth.
Because he be just be talking.
We can have his back and forth.
He just be talking. You know, you gotta let people talk sometimes. You got, like I said earlier in the show, right? Refer back to earlier about what was that?
Oh,
you gotta let people live in this weird world that they've created.
No, I have not created a weird. But what I will say is that being the fact that we can talk the way we talk with each other, when we have to understand that we're speaking, and a lot of people don't have that understanding, that balance of communication. So when people outside of us hear us go back and forth, they would swear that if it was dumb, they would swear that if it was dumb, I wouldn't stand for that shit. Nah, I wouldn't fuck with you at all no more. Heck, or nah, if you went too far. But us, we already have understanding that we already gave each other the green light. Where when it's time to get to that point, we have to like, you let your shit go, I'm gonna let my shit go. But we know that we both with understanding that we just airing it out. You know what I'm saying? And we have our own rules. You know what I'm saying? Nobody talk about nobody. You know what I'm saying? Mothers.
Yeah, I don't go. I
shit
never
like
go
that. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never go.
But as far as if it got anything to do with me,
with him, yo.
If it got anything to do with me,
but
it's on me.
I still don't go low. I don't go low.
Yeah, I don't go low either. Nah, nigga, trust me. I could say some shit.
I could say some shit.
You could say some shit, but I'm saying, I could say some shit too. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
But I think more my shit is just the fact of, see, you got personal shit. I got more shit about I could just be nasty with the mouth. Like I can really like just say some mean shit. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, yeah.
I can just say some mean shit.
I can say some mean things to you, or I can get personal. I don't
got personal because she's
I'll slap you with some money.
Not that she's a secretive person, but you know, she like she said, she lets you know what she wants to let you know.
Right.
But everything she lets you know is good. So it's not too much to throw back at her face. You know what I'm saying? So you know, that's where she wins at. You know what I mean? She has self-control like that. I let you know the good, the bad, the ugly about me. You know what I'm saying? I haven't let nobody know like the real dark shit about me because I don't want to be judged. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to die with that.
You'd be surprised. I'll be the person be like, yo, me too. Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to. Some shit you don't want partners in. You don't want a partner in some shit.
When people first, we gotta get back to these questions.
Yeah, back to the
questions.
When
people first meet me, they be like, yo, you're totally different than who you really are. Like their presentation is so different from who you really are. So hilarious. But anyway, we're gonna get back to these questions. You want to stick on the parent question? Or move to the spicier ones?
No, okay, keep going to the down the list. We got how many questions we got left?
We got about 4, 5.
Yeah, let's go. We got to talk.
If your friend or family member was a bad parent, would you tell them?
Only if it was true neglect to the child.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
What you think majority said?
Mind your business.
71% said yeah, they tell them.
They gonna tell them?
That's 71% said that.
It's very hard to look at your homegirl and be like, bitch, you a bad parent. You know what I'm saying? Or look at your homeboy and be like, my nigga, you ain't really a good father.
So next question. This is the next.
You know what I'm saying?
This was the follow-up question. What makes someone a bad parent?
Neglect. True, utter neglect.
But what is neglect? Neglect could be different levels for different people.
Neglect to me is you don't check for your kid. You don't care that want to spend no money on their child.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like you just no effort. You know what I mean? If to the point of you also use your child as a pawn factor, like in arguments, or where we beefing, fuck it. She want me to come pick up shorty. I ain't picking that little nigga up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not babysitting. I ain't babysitting. I ain't babysitting my son or I ain't checking for my daughter this weekend, even though it's my, you know what I mean? That's sucker shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give you some of the answers that some of the people said.
Yeah.
So some people said, I'm not gonna rely because they long and lengthy. Somebody who doesn't want to spend time with their child and puts everything and everyone before them. Mm-hmm. Somebody who doesn't even care the way they raise they kids, ignoring the child while company is over, not being attentive with school dealings, no time spent, not putting the child first, neglect, abuse, putting yourself before the child, ass whoopings instead of talking, lack of attention and awareness of how kids fall to the wayside. I got you. They always right. Oh, got you. They saying like a bad parent is somebody that's always right. Like you can't tell them nothing.
Yeah, basically.
All right, let's see. Okay, we already did. All right, let's see. Boom. Next question. This is me moving on. Those questions is done.
How you feel? What you feel?
What about?
Would you tell somebody you're a bad parent? Flat out, you're a bad parent?
Nah.
You just keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't say that because people are very sensitive about I feel like one thing I always try to take very much a thin line with is that I don't have children, so I don't try to tell nobody how
I was
to
about to
parent.
say, can you tell a parent
Because
they're bad if you're not a
I
parent?
always tell like people that like I'll talk to somebody, but I'll be like, what do I know? I'm not a parent, so I can't tell you nothing.
But if you're a solid aunt and uncle, if you're a solid godmother,
I
you know
still
what I'm
have
saying?
morals because like I would whoever child that I have or be around, I would treat them like my own child. I would never do or treat or talk or behave or play or not play or whatever with anybody's child that I wouldn't do with my child.
Gotcha.
I would treat everybody's child the same way I would treat my own child because that's who they are to me. When they're around me, that's my child.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I wouldn't tell nobody about the parent because no matter how, nobody wants to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But if I feel like it's to the point where I feel like you about to lose your child, so I gotta tell you like, yo, you was a bad parent. But if you just doing like not small things, but like you just living your life, like you living in your life, you just going out, hanging out and stuff. I definitely won't be like you're a bad parent. I'm like, but you gotta start spending more time with your child. I'm sure they miss you. They want to go out and do stuff. I'll try to put it in there, but I won't say a bad term, bad parent, but I'll definitely try to ease them in that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you.
So what makes dick and pussy what makes dick or pussy trash?
What makes pussy trash? What makes pussy trash is just outside of anything disrupting the fucking five senses, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Can you just give a solid answer? What makes pussy trash?
Unexperienced pussy.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's a great answer.
Unexperienced pussy.
So here goes some of the answers. Dick trash when they not doing nothing. They want you to do everything. They don't move. Dick trash when it lasts 2 minutes and they don't do nothing to make sure you finish too. Mm-hmm. Dick trash. This person going off. This is all from the same person.
Damn.
Dick trash when it's just out here stabbing you for no reason, no rhythm, just pokey and shit. Word. Facts. Nobody wants a rabbit. Humpy.
Yo, y'all want motherfucking. Y'all want Mark.
They said being lazy, too small, no movement, no foreplay. When there is no rhythm and fun, sex isn't meant to be boring and basic. The person using it on multiple people.
Using on multiple people.
I love that, yo. Non-movement. That's why I love reading the answers on air because these is mad funny.
Trash you use with multiple people.
Non-movement, too much overly sexual talking, hygiene, quick pumps. Lack of interest in foreplay, selfishness. I say it's trash when like they say it like it has to be. It's trash like I said that humpy thing.
No quick humps. We want a nigga with some technique.
I'm not gonna talk about what I want. I'm just saying like that's usually trash. Like, next question. Outside of sex, name another form of intimacy.
I mean, we have this conversation about intimacy all the time, but
we never did one on the poll with the people.
Let's see. Another form of intimacy.
I could go on days. I could go for days. Like because when I think of intimacy, it's not because like I think a lot of people attach sexual things to intimacy. Yes. It's not. But okay, can you have intimacy with a friend?
Intimacy with a friend?
It's intimacy something that's more of like a sheer like can like me and Gemini especially share intimate moments.
Oh, that's so complex. I'm gonna say no because it sounds so gay. I mean, sorry about the word gay. It just sound, you know what I'm saying? My bad, y'all. I'm trying to get this shit right. But yeah, it just sounds very, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I just asking.
Can two girls be intimate and not be sexual? It
depends on what your form. What do you consider intimate? Because somebody might consider like what if, for example, perfect example, Miss Jones here from the show, right?
No, IG Jones.
Right. She's a very physical person. She loves giving massages.
Okay.
So it would be nothing for me to be at her house and she'll be like, oh, just later, I'll give you a massage and give you a full body massage. Is that intimacy? For somebody, they might be intimate because some people don't like people touching them. Some people don't like people feeling on their bodies or being that close to them. So that might be intimate for somebody.
Yeah, but see now, when you hear the word intimate.
That's what I'm saying. People always think like a relationship or sexual attachment to it. Some type of.
But now if she's massaging you, right? Can your homegirl massage your butt?
Yeah, it don't have to be sexual because if you're a masseuse and this is a part of my massage.
Well, if I'm a masseuse, can I massage your butt?
Because you're a guy?
Yeah.
Respectfully, I wouldn't let you do that.
But girl, you okay with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's just a level of boundaries that I have to have for my man. Because my man, I don't think
But
he
so
will.
you think, but if your man is not okay with a chick rubbing on your butt, same way he not cool with a nigga rubbing on your butt, isn't it?
All I'm going to say is that he got to do all the butt rubbing forever.
Okay, fair enough.
Because if I'm going to get a massage, I'll respect boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like I'm saying that's with somebody different. Like I'm not gonna let my homeboy Hector, who has a masseuse parlor, give me a massage. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna let my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna give you some of these answers what people said.
But
I think
another form of intimacy to me, my favorite intimate to do outside of sex is I like a rubber, not like a massager, but somebody that's just always like that's rubbing your ears or rubbing your head or rubbing your neck. You know what I'm saying?
You know I'm laughing, right?
Why? Why? How are you laughing?
I like. That you finished with your
I'm
answer?
finished. Yeah, that's my
What's
form
my
of intimacy.
answer? Form of intimacy. I think, like you said, like I like form of intimacy is touch, physical touch, like you know. But like even outside of touching, I think a form of intimacy is like
Fucking brain just went blank.
All right, I'm gonna read some of these answers.
Yeah, read some of these answers. You don't even have your own fucking.
I
form
do,
of
but then it's gonna sound so childish with what I was gonna say. But boom, telling somebody something about yourself that nobody else knows, sleeping next to someone.
That's intimate.
It's a form of intimacy. Sharing something that you didn't want to share. Because, like, for example, let's say when I lost my father, I broke down on my friend. I just fell into arms. That's form of intimacy. Like you helped me. Like you know what I'm saying. Like it could
Fair
be.
enough.
It depends. It's just
all right.
I guess I don't know.
You're
like,
right.
It's
No.
hard.
What's some other answers?
Holding hands, putting your head on their lap as they play your hair, kissing.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Kissing is definitely intimate. Ugh. Dinner and massages, talking, making sure you are right. Cuddling, intimate showers, nap dates.
Mm-hmm. A nap date. Wow.
That's fun. That's cute. Hugging your girl from behind and give her a kiss on the neck, ear. That was very specific. I ain't mad.
Okay, that's intimate.
Conversation.
I'm still I'm stuck on the talking shit. I don't know how talking can be intimate unless y'all talking about some.
Somebody said going out to dinner.
Yeah, I guess that's intimate.
Out, you know, and because talking can be if we're having like deep conversation. That's intimate.
It's facts.
Massage, hand holding while watching sports or Netflix. Damn, we got to hold hands while we watching. All right. Deep vibes of intellect, joking around. Yeah, joking around is definitely one of my favorite intimates. I feel like that's big form of intimacy. Like if we could really like be playful with each other. Because one thing about me, I like to joke about things that people are insecure about. If that makes any sense. Like if we had a bad past, like I want to be like, yo, you was wilding back then, yo. Like I don't even know how I took you back. Like, yeah. Like I want us to be able to laugh. I don't want it to be like
don't let those be the things that spark us for
like,
arguments.
Here you go bringing it. Like, let's laugh about it. Because once I'm over something, it's funny at that point.
You gotta be mature for shit like that, though.
It says deep conversation, goals, plans, eating food together.
I guess if I'm feeding with you, then I guess so.
Going out on dates, maybe they mean.
If I physically feed you some food from my hand to your mouth, that's intimate.
All right. Last question. Last question. Outside of the basic necessities, phone, money, keys, ID, what can't you leave home without?
What can't I leave home without?
Yo, if I don't, 10 answers all the same. So most people said bud. Like 15 people, like, I'm going like, so that was one of them.
One thing I can't leave home without.
So you got all your basic necessities. What's something that's like, I can't leave home without?
I have to have some form. I have to have some form of handkerchief.
Okay.
Something I'm able to adapt. I'm a sweater, especially in the summertime. Okay. You're always gonna see me with something in my hand of some kind of washcloth or like a rag, handkerchief, or some rag or something like that. I hate to look sweaty in front of people. You
know what my answer is? A bra. Never leave home without a bra.
Never leave home without a bra.
You know how people go to quick store runs and stuff and they just be swing. I don't care if I'm just throwing my trash out in the front. I put a bra because you never know who you might run into. Now you just out there. I can't stand that.
Oh.
I can't stand that.
So you've never taken a leap on the fashion to say I ain't wearing a bra with this outfit this time.
Yeah, when I was younger, when I was able to do that. I'm older now. These,
Gotcha.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
These just got a mind of their own.
you know. All right, here we go. It says, I mean, I can leave the house without. Oh, the same thing. They said the same thing. I'm telling everybody. Somebody said cosmetics, womenly essentials, self defense tools. First,
self-defense tool. What the fuck?
like a knife,
Pepper
or
spray?
pepper spray.
Oh yeah, I keep me a little razor. I ain't gonna hold you about that. One.
First aid kit, snacks.
Who the fuck is going outside with a first aid kit, man?
Somebody who have a child.
Somebody has a child.
Somebody said chapstick.
Okay.
Somebody said charger.
Oh, son, I left home without a whole fucking charger this
You might as well
time.
just left the phone home.
That's a fact. But thank God I ain't really been in this bitch today, so I got preserved battery. Because usually by the end of this show, this should be deader than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I guess this is kind of like the end to the show.
It's the end.
We had a bunch of good questions, some good topics. You know, I mean, if you caught the show on the later part of it, we kind of just broke down today, just emphasizing about just how powerful the tongue is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, in all aspects, on the intimate level and on just.
And if you heck, it's gonna be for hours.
For shit. No, it's not gonna be for hours.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about good and hard. And I'm keeping my shit to a minimum of 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, right.
10 minutes. I've learned because I've been out here doing a disservice to myself.
I ain't trying to eat bitches out of their fucking life and then thinking he doing something because he's not doing nothing.
Let's not start the narrative. I'm out here just eating pussy. Let's not do that because we're not gonna leave the show on that note. All right. Let's just say in my history of being
you know the answer.
Intimate.
I got my answer.
What?
I got my answer.
What's your answer?
When it says, you know why the dick is trash or the pussy trash?
Tell it to me.
The dick is trash when they eating pussy for fucking ever.
The good thing I don't eat it forever. I just eat it for how long as I need to eat it for.
So I'm full. So I'm full, bitch. You hear me munching? I'm hungry.
Word, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you on the menu tonight, baby. You know what I'm saying? And I like it bald. I don't do the brrr. It's not what you don't do with your cheeks, you do it with your tongue. All right. So that's what I'm saying. These people
he was trying to stick his whole forehead in there.
Now listen. No, I don't stick my whole forehead in it. All right. I don't stick my forehead in. I try to keep it nose to chin ratio. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep nose.
He tries to use. He tries to stick the tongue in while he's using the nose as the little.
Nah,
yes,
I do not.
Honestly, he's using a human rabbit. Like,
truthfully, if you know your way around a vagina, okay, you don't really have to do too much of that motherfucking whole situation. Da da da. You gotta da da da. What do dip da da da. Because you want a nigga to scoop your pussy out like it's ice cream with their tongue. That's not the wave, all right? But if you want to deal with them hurricane thick ass motherfucking tongue ass niggas that's trying to stick the whole 3 inches of their tongue inside your pussy, then you go ahead and do that. That work for you. That's good for your coochie. You know what I'm saying? I know better. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, dog.
All right.
That's why you out here eating for 3 hours at the buffet.
I'm not eating nothing for 3 hours.
Bitch like buffet.
I don't even eat my motherfucking food that long. You see me? I'm on devour mode. Don't try to play me, bro.
I ain't. I just had to,
I don't know who you've been talking to, but you've been getting the facts all fucked
nobody.
up.
I don't even know nobody.
I'm just saying. Ask about me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
ask about me, but ask about me.
I talk to you, don't I?
Shit.
You know what?
Why is that? You know what I'm saying? Why nobody?
All right, go back 3 episodes.
Why nobody ever judge me on your dick sucking skills? You know what I'm saying?
3 episodes when he was the one that said that he be out here down there for about an hour.
I didn't see again. See what I'm saying?
Go back about
this
3
is where niggas get shit. Yeah, go back a couple episodes, please do. Roku, all that. Do your research.
Facebook.
I don't speak for self. I speak for those that don't have a voice. You understand me?
Him.
Niggas never.
He does.
They always try to make it a me question. Like, no, answer the question for you, heck. So I had to answer it in the respect of me answering, but that wasn't my answer.
All right, so
I don't talk about my sex life.
I'm answer the question right now to make it even.
I'm talking about my sex life.
You want to ask me a question? Just only time you're gonna get it.
No, I'm not gonna ask you no question. I want to ask you nothing.
Right, because you already know I'm gonna keep you 100.
Yeah, I want to ask you nothing.
What you want to ask?
Nothing. I want to ask you nothing. I don't really care. I don't really give a shit. You know what I'm saying?
Try to talk like me now.
You know, I don't really give a shit.
Try to talk like me. You see, everyone
just
like
know
me.
I don't get complaints out here. I get recommendations. You understand me? I get recommendations. recommendations. Ask about me, nigga. Ask about me.
Who should I ask?
I'm just saying. It just sounded like the thing to say. I just want to let you know.
I'm happy we entertained y'all with this foolery for the night.
I am a sex warlord.
We need to start bringing back our after hours. Remember, we used to every now and then just dip them, dabble in the after hours and do live after. We can really
talk to people afterwards. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. We can go. We could live battle. My live against your live.
I don't do all that.
Not saying like for the numbers, like just about interaction, nigga. Yo, Soul Not For Sale. Go tap into Reps for Life. Get you a t-shirt. It's your boy, Wise Guys. Heck, Boppy Heck to those that know me. You know what I'm saying? Your baby mom's favorite.
He can't even say with confidence, yo. Anyway, we out. It's Brooklyn Tip _TIP. I done took this nigga soul not for sale, but his is gone.
Damn. I ain't want to end it like this.
Shout out to the team. Shout out DJ Boy. Shout out to Gemini Expression. Shout out to Jones.
No IG Jones.
You already know we here. See y'all next Friday. We thank y'all for tuning in each and every Friday, 5 to 7. It's Reality Check, man. If y'all have any questions, recommendations, please hit us up. Yes. You can hit Brooklyn _TIP. Instagram DM up. You can hit the Reality Check Instagram up. You can hit Wise Guys. Heck, we appreciate you want to come and be a guest and sit and be a part of the panel. Please hit us up. Be able to talk about something though. Be able to hold a conversation though. That's what I'm saying. But you want to come? We want people to come up here and fuck with us. You know what I'm saying?
If you watch the room, we got 3 more mics. Sometimes they're not occupied. If you feel like you want to sit in that seat with us and talk your shit, we more than, you know what I mean. The door's always open for any solid fan on our end. You know what I mean?
You already know.
You love us, we love y'all. Till next time, y'all.
Peace.
Holla.
Wait, are you?
Let me start this shit up. Let me start this shit up. I'ma start this shit up. Just let me start this shit up. Let me start this shit up. She fucking again and she fucking again. Fucking with me and she fucking my miss. Fucking again and I fucking again. They coming in twos and they coming in twins. Riding the bench and I ride in the bench. Counting my bands and I'm counting my bands. Counting my bands and I'm counting my bands. Hi, hello. I'm at the back of the rave. I need my check, I'ma get it today. I got racks, I'ma always stay paid. Got 2 watches, I'm never too late. These VVs, they never too fake. If these diamonds, they bust at the chain. My brother, he's slimy a snake. Yeah. Bitch, she be thinking she did like a bus. Keeping it gripping, you know that she tough. But smoking on pain, you know I be rust. Smoking on pain, you know I be crushed. These diamonds, they rain, you know that they bust. She feeling for me, she feeling for love. Let me start this shit up. Let me start this shit up. I'ma start this shit up. Just let me start this shit up. Let me start this shit up. Oh my God, I'm just gonna start when I wanna. Little nigga, fuck what you say. Breaking bread with my brothers. 50-50, that's 2 ways. You need 3 shots, no problem. I'ma take over like it's 2K. Step back like I'm Harden. Shrugging on them like MJ. No, I can't lose the problem. That's why these niggas really giving me. The money is my favorite topic. Blue hunters with the lemonade. I'ma run up a bag and retarded. Pussy nigga, this some chump change. You see me, I'm dripping as flawless. I swear your rap is garbage. I am the hottest young nigga, I'm tripping. Swear I got no repetition. Run up a bag and forget it. Sit back and laugh at the critics. I am not one you can mention, yeah. I am not one you can mention. All of these niggas is finished, yeah. I cannot play with you niggas. Play with me and for your fitted, yeah. Hey, chill, let's start this shit up. Let me start this shit up. I'ma start this shit up. Just let me start this shit up. Let me start this shit up. She fucking again.